This is Smokin' Joe Gamer on Twitch and YouTube. Today is November 22nd, 2023. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Friday is Black Friday. Next Monday is Cyber Monday. So, anyways, this is the start of my holiday buying guide 2023. So from now until the end of December, I'm going to be streaming and recording games that came out in 2023 to tell you if they're any good, if they're worth buying, and all that. So I'm starting early this year because, you may want to take advantage of the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, the Steam Autumn sale, all those cool sales. So this year's going to be a little different from last year. I'm not going to use episode numbers, so that way you can just watch them in any order. That way it doesn't matter if they get exported to YouTube in the wrong order or anything like that. So in this first video, this is Diablo 4. I completed the prologue, so I'm getting ready to just head out and do some quests here. So I thought this would be a good game to start with. This year is going to be a little different from last year because I'm going to focus on games that I already played and that I actually like. I'm not going to use episode numbers like I just said. And I may also do some non-gaming things. Like, I don't want to do just games this year, so I may do some videos. I may just record some videos to just send directly to YouTube. That's the idea here. So some games will be streamed like this. Other games may get a shorter review video directly to YouTube. So, tune into both channels. Twitch.tv/SmokinJoeGamer, that's where you are now if you're watching this live. And YouTube is also Smokin' Joe Gamer, and you can recognize it because it's the same icon and stuff. Alright. Alright, cool. Pardon me. Oh, hello, bear. Oh, guess I can't do anything else with that person. What do we have over here? Pants. Oh. Healing fountain. Gimme. Alright. So in these videos you will be getting my honest, unfiltered opinions about these games. I'll try to be objective. And then you'll have a better idea of what, to buy, because there's just so many sales going on right now. It can be very overwhelming, actually. Now, if you check out the YouTube channel, you go back a ways, you can find some videos from last year, Holiday Buying Guide 2022. So, if there's games from 2022 that you're not sure about, maybe I covered it in one of those videos, So maybe check those out. So far the plan is, there's this game, obviously, and may also do Street Fighter 6. I'm supposed to be getting Mortal Kombat 1 on Friday. Oh, I didn't think he could hit that hard. Holy shit. See, I start talking and then I start dying, so I gotta be careful. But that's Diablo. For better or worse, you go from, healthy to dead in a split second if you're not careful. Or if there's a lag spike. And yeah, this guy's hits will make you vulnerable, so then the next time he hits you, it does extra damage. So always keep an eye on your health, your potions, your dodge button. Alright. That was my first death. Kind of embarrassing, but what are you gonna do? At least it's not a hardcore character, huh? I also turned on streamer mode, so it's not going to give you, like, you know, any real information about people. Thankfully, you don't have to recover your body like you do in other games. But my equipment did take a hit, so I gotta repair that next time I'm in town. It's not bad practice to use a potion once a new one drops. You can only carry 4 at a time, unfortunately. So I haven't been streaming as much this month because I've been kind of splitting my time between Twitch and YouTube. I did a full playthrough of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, filmed the whole thing, and I'm still in the process of rendering the rest of it. So that'll be uploaded soon. I play basically every level that I can find and try to collect all the stuff. So that game, I'm not going to stream. I'll just end up doing a short review since I already recorded a full playthrough. I'm also not going to stream Blasphemous 2. I'm going to cover it, but I'll probably just do a review. I got to the second to last boss, could not beat it. And I'm thinking at this point I will just review it instead of doing a live stream. Yeah, so don't let your health get too low in this game. As you saw, that guy took me out. I thought I could survive another hit, and I was wrong. Unfortunately, there are no mana potions. Not that you really need them. You get resources as you attack enemies, which is fine. And sometimes you just get stuck and it doesn't let you heal. What the hell? Okay, this is wild. And I'm doing World Tier 2, as you can see, and this is what happens. Normal enemies aren't much of a challenge, but then every time a unique or boss shows up, prepare to get your ass kicked, prepare to do some kiting. Oh, and they're all dead. Okay. Right, keep the villagers alive. Well, I don't even think I can keep myself alive right now, so... Oh, well. That's a failed event right there, isn't it? There we go. Except, of course, he has to explode and send out more little hatchlings. Ooh. Rare item. Gimme. But the reason I'm on World Tier 2 is because it does provide a greater challenge. You get more gold, more XP, better drops. Totally, you know, totally worth it. The lowest tier would have been too damn easy. And this is the rogue, in case you didn't know. Ooh, what do I got? And hey, you don't have to identify items anymore. How cool is that? Okay, so we got junk, 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 junk. Not junk. Alright, cool. Oh, and I gotta give myself a new ability. So as you can see here, I'm trying to divide it between ranged and melee, and it's maybe a good thing I did that. So for tougher enemies, I want to keep my distance. But then if they close in, I hit them. So I picked this because that way if I get surrounded, I can just get out, and it increases my movement speed and gives me other resistances. So that way I don't get surrounded and beaten to death. But then I took this, so if I wanted to, I could have this be my main skill. Oh, but it looks like I unlocked all the other slots too, so that's good. So now what? Oh, I can go here too. What is this? Call chops. Cool. Weapon mastery. Cool. What is this? Dash. That could be helpful. Shadow step. I want that. Yeah, I want that. Alright. So look, this is cool. Now I can summon, assign all of these skills to the extra slots I just unlocked. How cool is that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oops. Okay. So I got my main dagger attack. I got my main shooting attack. So then I guess I'll put the others on the other buttons here. Alright. So I'm going to do... Okay, hang on. So I got those two. Got that one. Alright, let's do... Assign that to right button, I guess. And assign that to right trigger. Alright, cool. Well, that makes the game easier, doesn't it? Alright. Unfortunately, all the villagers died, but I tried to save them. What are you gonna do? Alright, cool. So I haven't decided if I want to be melee or ranged, but they let me equip a bow and 2 swords. And I don't have to even press anything to switch, it's just automatically chooses the right weapon for the skill. So I haven't, I'm not specializing as of yet. I don't know what kind of build I'm going to do, but it's still early. This is fine. So why did I wait until today to buy the game? Well, I'll tell you. In my experience, Activision Blizzard games especially don't do well at launch. This is an online-only game. Even if you're playing single player, you have to be connected to the internet. And we all know that online games, tend to be unplayable at launch because there's just too many people. Also, every game that comes out nowadays seems to be broken at launch. So I figured by the time they, work out the bugs, get the servers up and running, it'll be on sale. So we're still in the midst of Season 2 here, the Season of Blood. And a lot of the negative reviews I read for this game were complaining about changes that were made in Season 1, but then there were also more positive reviews that said, oh yeah, they fixed it. I don't know. But basically, yeah, when you buy this type of game at launch, you're just a beta tester at this point, unfortunately. So, just important to make, good decisions about what you invest in. That's all. Oh, what is this? Yeah, damage reduction. Hey, that sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? I played the game on PS5 during the beta. I picked the Sorcerer. I really wasn't that impressed with it. I got kind of bored. I don't know if it was the class. I don't know if it was because it was the beta. Maybe I just wasn't that invested in it. Didn't want to play it too much. But anywho, um, it's currently on sale on Steam. That's what I'm playing on PC. I also ordered the Steam Deck OLED model, supposed to arrive later this week, and I hear that it runs good on there. It has crossplay, it has cross saves. It was pretty quick and painless to link my battle.net account that I never use, and you don't even have to download that app either. Oh, jeez. Okay. Hey, this is fun. Okay. So today I go onto Steam, and I knew that the autumn sale started yesterday. I knew this was on sale, but they allowed you to play a free trial until the 28th, so you can totally try before you buy. I just want to make sure that my computer could run it, and it totally can. Oh, who the hell is this bozo? Alright. I thought, why not? Maybe it's time to get it. We're in Season 2 now. I think they probably fixed a lot of the bugs and glitches by now. And no queue to play. Just signed right in and did it. Not getting any lag or stuttering. So to me, it's, there was no way in hell I was going to pay $70 for this at launch. But I think it could be worth buying now at a pretty good discount. Almost 50% off. So, here we are. Now, in the beta, I played Sorcerer. Now I'm playing Rogue. And this is just better so far, because Sorcerer is just purely a ranged type character. He's a glass cannon. He can easily get killed. He can get surrounded. This character, it's like, my main skill lets me move faster and run through enemies. So I feel like I'm just getting around the map faster, but also I'm leveling up faster. I'm getting more money. I'm getting better drops, and a lot of that has to do with the world tier system, I suppose. Oh. Cool. Let me see here. And okay. Sure. Can't use that. So, I got 2 short swords. That does 35 damage. There we go. Alright. That's fine. Salvage. Or junk, whatever. Yeah, it just seemed like a good time to get back into it, and or to get into it. And I heard that they already have the first expansion planned, not surprising. This season goes till January, so hopefully I can finish the game by then. But you also figure, like, with each new season, I can try one of the other classes, right? So far, how does this compare to the other Diablo games? Well, I thought Diablo 2 Resurrected was flipping amazing, and I thought they did a really good job with it. They didn't change really anything, which is good and bad. So it's the same Diablo 2 gameplay you remember, warps and all. And it was extremely difficult once you get up to Nightmare and Hell, of course. So I still felt that the game gets extremely unfair in the post-game, but I thought it was a good game. And I preferred that over Diablo 3, which I thought just kind of oversimplified the gameplay and the character builds. In Diablo 3, if you make 2 characters of the same class, they will have the same base stats, and everything is just gear-based. And I did enjoy the game. I did eventually get the Platinum Trophy on PlayStation, got every class to level 70, but, eventually I just moved on to other things. I wasn't interested in making a new character every season, and what are they up to now, like Season 30? I don't fucking know. So far, this is definitely, like, it kind of has the aesthetic of Diablo 1 and 2, which I like. It's just a darker, grittier kind of look to it. It's not all cartoony and stuff. Gameplay feels more like 3 than 2, but not in a bad way. It's fast-paced. You've got your skill tree over here. So far I like the game, you know. I don't plan on doing PvP, and I don't know how far I'll get into the post-game content, and that's what a lot of people complain about, so I don't care. So all I can say is I would say if you're a fan of Diablo, if you're on the fence because of some negative reviews, I would say try to get it during a sale. Try to play it if they're doing a free trial, or if you can get a demo or something. But so far, it's really not much different from 3. I'm sure that future expansions will add more classes, probably. I don't see why not. Alright, this crossbow is a lot slower than the other thing, so I do have to be careful here. Oh, jeez. Alright. Oh. I did it. Oh, no. Who the fuck are you? Nice. Gimme. Cool. Can I use a broadsword? I can. Ooh, it's war hate. Okay. Don't mind if I do. That's 49 damage per second. That is 45. Alright, junk. Cool. So what I am going to do, though, if it lets me, I want to just get rid of this because I'm barely using it. $1 to refund. Hey, that's not bad. Let's try... What is this? Oh, that's cool. Enemy grants 5% movement speed. That's helpful. I really like this ability. Let's see. Let's think about this. I mean, these two abilities don't seem that interesting. Yeah, and then you can see when you go to the next rank, you're just getting just a very basic damage boost. It's like, well... I'm just going to do that then. Just a little bit of extra damage. Why not? Good. So I like this build that I'm doing so far. You can see I have the option to do just basic ranged or melee attacks, right, with these skills. And then I have this cool skill here, and then I got this other skill here. So I feel like I've got all my bases covered. I've got ranged and melee options here. Who are you?
Meadow sent you. That spineless merchant. Ha! This will cost him dearly.
Okay. I guess you don't want to be friends, huh? Alright. What are you gonna do? Who's this rando? Frosty Mine. Okay. Let's go down here. That seems like a great idea, doesn't it? So I am playing on Steam, and you can use a controller, you can use mouse and keyboard, you can seamlessly switch between the two anytime you want. I will definitely try this out on the Steam Deck, but I have reason to believe it'll be fine. I believe the Steam Deck is above the recommended settings. And in case you're wondering about my computer, it's a Ryzen 7 5800X processor with the RTX 4070 graphics card. 32 gigabytes of RAM, but it's only 3200 gigahertz or megahertz or whatever it is. It's DDR4. And I've got this installed on an SSD. It takes up 85 gigabytes of space. So, totally fine. Wow, I'm just getting a lot of loot, and this is fun, you know? And I like that all of the loot is relevant to my character for the most part. So I'm one of those people who played Diablo 3 on PC the day it came out, or at least tried to play, because it was practically unplayable for the first 3 or 4 days, kept disconnecting. And I remember getting to Inferno, and it was fucking impossible. And then they introduced the real money auction house, you know. But I tell you, Diablo 3 definitely got good when the first expansion came out. I don't know. Oh, let's try this out. Why not? So yeah, when Reaper of Souls came out, it got better, and I thought that the PS4 version was better than the PC version anyways. But so far this is fine. But just keep in mind you do have to be signed in at all times, so some people have complained that it's tough to play on Steam Deck when you're out and about and don't have a good connection. So something to be mindful of, I guess. Give aid, meek, powerless. Okay. I'll be sure to do that. The only thing with buying it on Steam is I don't know if you can do couch co-op. Stupid bear. But as you saw, this is what can happen. You can go from full health to dead in a split second if you're not careful. So the Call Traps is obviously going to be better for a ranged build, so you can try to keep enemies away from you. So if you get stunned or dazed or whatever, then you can't heal or dodge, so just be mindful of that. you're playing as a sorcerer, you're probably going to want to take the teleport skill. Yeah, so that's what happens. The bear can knock you down, and then you keep getting hit until you're dead. Got it. So in Diablo 1 and 2, you would just buy a whole buttload of potions and use them like crazy every time your health got low. Diablo 3 came up with the system where you have one potion with a cooldown. And this does that again, but I have a capacity of 4, plus I think there's a short cooldown. And you replenish them, they drop from enemies, so it's fine. Alright. Yeah, I got the thing you wanted, yep. And I almost died in the process, but... oh well, okay. Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. What is this? Gimme. What the hell is a Pugio? Oh, it's a dagger that does more damage than this. Alright. Yeah, but I want the other one. Yeah. Alright. I want the other one.
I saw eyes in the darkness of the forest before I reached down.
Okay.
Glowing eyes. I've never been so terrified.
Salvage all the junk. Okay. All items. Alright, cool. So I have $9,000. Cool. Alright, so if I wanted to upgrade this, 400 bucks and some of that. Okay. Sure, why the hell not?
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Alright, cool. But as you can see, yeah, items are very expensive if you try to buy them from a merchant. Okay. And now you know how to use the crafting system. That's neat. Alright, so let's hop over to back to here. Eventually you can get a mount, which I guess is good. Like, sure, you know, it gets you around faster. Why not? Alright, I think this is the apothecary. Yes.
Well, you certainly have the look of someone who spends a lot of time.
I hope so.
I am not.
Yeah. You gonna do what I want, or are you just gonna keep talking? Oh, okay, that's cool. So your potion gets more powerful over time. That's very helpful. So that's... hopefully I won't die as much and won't use as many potions either. Cool. I'm gonna make that.
Blessings.
Okay, so the elixir has gone into effect, I believe. Alright. So now that you've seen some of the gameplay, it's important to show you. Well, I mean, here's your seasonal crap with your pass or whatever, your battle pass, who gives a shit. And then here's your shop where you... oops. Oh! Holy shit! I just crashed the game. Alright. Well then. This only happens during live streams, right? Something always goes wrong. It's telling me data may be lost. Let's hope not. Alright, so that's, yeah, it is still an Activision Blizzard game. It'll still crash. I don't even want to buy anything in their stupid shop. I just want to open it and see what it looked like. But hey, guess they don't want my money, huh? Yeah, see, it went right in. If you tried to play this the day it came out, it would have totally sucked. You would have hated it. All right. Could be that it wouldn't access the shop because I'm streaming. I think I turned on streamer mode, so it's just going to show you like random names and stuff. All right. All right, so we're back in. So one crash so far, but let's see if we can get that to not happen again. Okay, I was trying to get over to here. So right now I am running this in 1440p. I have HDR on my TV, but not my monitor. So if I turn this on, it's just gonna see what it does. It just makes things a little brighter, and the colors look all washed out, and that's no good. I don't like that. Ugh, gross. Like it looks good on my TV, but not on here. I need to get a new monitor. Yeah, I'm using DLSS frame generation, so I can't turn on VSync. But this is 1440p. This is maximum settings right now with DLSS turned on. And I can tell you yeah, it's fluctuating between like 90 and 120 right now. Probably because I'm streaming while I'm playing, you know, that'll use more resources. So this is ultra quality. The game does not have ray tracing as far as I can tell. Not that it really needs it. So if I were to turn this off, and then you can use resolution scaling. So by default, you get temporal anti-aliasing, but you can use resolution scaling. So if I'm going to turn off DLSS just so you can see. It's a little bit sharper, still runs fine for the most part. Yeah, it's still hitting 120, not that you can tell, with some fluctuations. When I tried turning on MSI Afterburner, it wasn't showing the frame rate, and it was actually lowering the frame rate too. I could tell it was a little choppier. So, yeah, this is 1440p with no DLSS turned on. So you really don't need like an insanely good computer to run this. You don't need a $1,000 graphics card. If you have like a 3080 Ti or 6800 XT, you should be fine. Well, that's if you want to do like 1440p or 4K. I'm sure like at 1080p this could run on a potato, I'm sure. But you can also get it on PS5 and Xbox, and it's on sale on every platform right now, I believe. Who's this guy?
Common for devout folk to drink so enthusiastically. I guess I can't blame them.
You.
Take a chance, wanderer.
Oh. Let's get ready to gamble. I want new pants.
Oh, bad luck. Try again.
Bad luck. Oh. That's why I don't gamble. The house always wins. Or in this case, the video game publisher.
The new militia recruits have been training now.
Mind giving
Leave it.
The game does not have loot boxes, I believe, but it does have in-game currency that you buy with real money, but it's all cosmetic stuff. So, you know.
Hello.
Hello.
I need help.
No?
I can't do that here.
Oh. Okay, I say hello, and they don't care.
Efficient.
Oh, okay. I had to cheer them on. Cool. I figured it out. I didn't even read the dialogue, so I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
Thanks.
Got it right,
I
though.
hope that.
Okay, so what happens if I try to put this into 4K? It's probably going to screw everything up, but just bear with me here. Yeah, I didn't like that very much. What? Yeah, this thing is weird. Alright. Okay. This game is a little weird because it, like, as you can see, like, when you're trying to switch between full screen and window, trying to change resolutions, it kind of just does what it wants, but I just bumped it up to 4K. So 4K maximum settings, no DLSS, while streaming. Yeah, it's currently giving me about 90 FPS, so hey, that's pretty good for a mid-range desktop. Cool beans. Whereas on console, you have to decide between quality or performance modes. But honestly, performance looks fine and quality runs like shit, so. Alright, now what do I do? Alright, more junk. Great. Just what I want, more junk. So, now what do I do? What's on the map here? Oh, they want me to go up there. Alright. See, I like this. You have a map, you have a mini-map, and it tells you where to go. How about that? Right, so you can see Adventurer, you get no bonuses. It's probably a piece of cake. On Veteran, yeah, you're going to die a little more, and you're going to have to repair your stuff, but more experience, more gold. But then you don't do Nightmare until you hit level 50, so. It's very similar to the whole tier system that they came up with for Diablo 3 after Reaper of Souls came out. The original version of the game was normal, Nightmare, Hell, Inferno. Then they started doing the monster difficulty, and then they, you know, had the whole tiered system there.
We were born in sin.
So in Diablo 3, I eventually got to a point where with my wizard, I could play on Torment 6 and stand still and just hold one button down and things just died. So I would say I mastered that game. And this game you could probably do that too, if you keep playing long enough. Who's this bozo?
Ever vigilant against sin, brother.
Yes, Reverend Mother.
Let the light of Inarius burn away wickedness. Let not temptation lead you from his holy radiance.
So here we
Let
are.
righteousness sear away
All right.
corruption and sin. Cast out thy darkness, for only light must remain.
Cast out thine darkness, for only light must remain.
Is this the one from the west?
Yes, Reverend Mother. Did Lorath not accompany you?
He sent me on without him.
Putting faith in that
So
old
this
man was a
claims that it's
mistake.
streaming in
What could
4K
possibly
right
be of
now.
greater import?
So,
Lilith.
and I'm still getting good frame rate, and it looks good on the stream,
No.
you know, on my iPhone. So, cool.
I
Neato.
have received word from one of our knights of a demon sighting in Gale Valley. The description matches too closely to the sighting in the west. If you would travel to Yelesna and take stock of the events there, you would have the gratitude of the Cathedral of Light. I had thought to send Laura.
Oh, and I forgot to tell my Discord friends that I was streaming tonight. Let me see. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's a little. I noticed that too. When it's in the background, it lowers the FPS. Sorry, hang on. What's going on here?